Good evening and welcome to a festive edition of North West Tonight, our final full programme before Christmas. I'm Annabelle Tiffin.
And I'm Roger Johnson. As you can see, we are standing beside the festive Christmas tree here on the piazza at Media City in Salford. Coming up tonight, we have been following his progress all week. Tonight, is it good or bad news for David, the terminally ill cancer patient who has embarked on a revolutionary clinical trial?
This is to find out if it's actually working, the trial. So nervous, very nervous.
We will find out David's prognosis shortly. Also in the programme this evening, the best Christmas present ever, Jacob's gift of a bionic hand.
Oh, wow. I don't think he's aware just yet of how his life will change with this.
Wow.
Come sing and be merry. Christmas and community spirit comes together for a magical night in Fleetwood.
And there's a Christmas star for curling, helping others who are in at the deep end.
And it's relatively mild at the moment, but turning colder next week. The big question, will we get a white Christmas? I'll be back with all the details.
Good evening. The wonderful sound of the Dobcross Silver Band from Saddleworth. Christmas wouldn't be Christmas, would it, without the sound of a beautiful brass band? And this is one of the region's oldest, established in 1875. Owain, thank you so much. Well, this is the last programme for us for 2019, but there will be bulletins throughout Christmas, so still tune in to North West Night and we'll be back with a full programme on the 2nd of January. Whether you're with friends, whether you're with family, whether you're having just a quiet one, we do wish that you would have a really lovely time.
Yes, it just remains for us to thank all of you for watching, not just tonight, but indeed throughout 2019. And from us and from all the hard-working crew behind the cameras as well, a very happy Christmas. Good night.
Good night. "'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
When out on the roof there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash.
The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow
gave the lustre of midday to objects below.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
With little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick.
More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all.
As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky.
So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof.
As I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound.
He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkle, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks like roses, his nose like a cherry.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the bird on his chin was as white as the snow.
The stump of a pipe held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath.
He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly.
He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk and, laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight,
Happy Christmas to all from Northwest tonight.